Hey guys, I'm from Techno DC, and in today's video we have the review of the Apple TV. It's the latest generation model. I literally purchased it a couple of weeks ago and I've been using it ever since. It's a fantastic piece of equipment. As you can see on there, we're just going to have a quick overview of the outside and the actual box itself. Now, as you can see, compared to the previous model, this is a lot smaller. The first generation Apple TV was probably quite a bit bigger than this in the overall size, because it did have an internal hard drive, whereas this doesn't have an internal drive. So as you can see on the front here, we just have pretty much a black face, but it does also house the infrared light and also a sleep light as well. On the two sides we have nothing at all, and on the rear we have the standard AC twin power inlet, HDMI connection along with a micro USB connection, a optical audio, and also a LAN connection. But I will also point out that the Apple TV is wireless compatible. You don't need to have a wired connection for it to work all the time. So it really does kind of tick the boxes for people streaming. Now, the trouble is with this day and age is that while the Apple TV is very nice, the trouble is that a lot of smart TVs are now having Wi-Fi built into them, and they have all the controls and the menu controls that the Apple TV has as well. So whether Apple will continue to produce the Apple TV, I mean, the only functionality it gives you over a smart TV is the fact that you can stream your content from your Mac, which again a lot of smart TVs can now do, but you can obviously make purchases and rentals from the iTunes store, which again smart TVs can't do. One of the other main features that I like about the Apple TV is the included remote control. Now, I believe that this is one of the best looking remote controls that I've seen for a long time. It's incredibly thin, very simple layout with regards to the buttons. You have a menu, play, pause, up, down, left and right, and a simple push to activate as such button in the middle, which will obviously take you to any of your screens. It is an infrared remote, so as you can see there's the IR light at the front there, but as again, it's made out of metal, it's very weighty, and it looks fantastic. As a remote control, that definitely gets the thumbs up from me. So as we quickly skip over to the connections required for the Apple TV, I'm simply just going to plug this in for you right now. So as you can see, all three connections are lined up here. I do have this as a wired connection, and this is the official Apple HDMI lead, which is very thin. And the good thing about thin HDMI leads is, while it still has fantastic quality, it doesn't put too much tension on the HDMI ports, which unfortunately on this TV are on this side. And then we also have the Apple AC adapter. So simply plug the AC power in. I'm also going to plug the HDMI socket in and have this as a wired LAN connection. And that is simply all that is required. There is a sleep wake button, the sleep wake light that has just come on the front there. So let's take a look at the menu on the Apple TV. So as you can see here, the Apple TV has an incredibly simple menu to use. In the far left corner, which the icon is currently on, you have movies. You can move across to TV shows. You can also stream your music from your Mac. And this is obviously where your computers will be connected, and then there is a simple settings. There isn't that much in the settings. You've obviously got general screensaver, the iTunes store accounts, your iCloud account, audio video, what sort of quality you'd like. You also have AirPlay, which is fantastic with an iPad or an iPhone or even your Mac as well. Again, your computer's link, and you can just simply click Sleep Now, which will put the Apple TV straight to sleep. Going back to the main menu, as I said, you can access all of the latest movies. Now, another bonus for this for me is the fact that it does have Netflix included as well. I'm a big fan of Netflix. I've been subscribed to them for quite a long time now, and I do watch a lot of the programs that are on there, whether it be series or whether it just be the latest, well, not so much the latest films, because we know Netflix and Love Film are a little bit behind. But as you can see, here are some of the iTunes films. You can simply click on any of the links. For instance, this one, which is Now You See Me, fantastic film. If nobody's watched this yet, I would definitely recommend it. Simply click on preview, and it will then load the film. And as you can see, that is now previewing the film. I believe the Apple TV also will adjust its settings in regards to picture quality as how fast your internet connection is. I use an ADSL connection here, so it isn't the quickest in the world, but you get the idea anyway. If we quickly skip over back to the main menu of the Apple TV, you can go down, and in the left corner you can see that you have the Netflix icon. So you can simply click on there, and I can go on like last viewed, I can go on suggested for me. So if we go to recently watched, we have The Expendables 2, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original Expendables. So this gives you a rough idea as to how it works. Now, another feature that I do want to show you on this, which I didn't delve into too much a few seconds ago, is the fact that there is the AirPlay feature for the iPad. Now, all you have to do for this is to have the Apple TV turned on, and then you simply go to the settings on your iPad. In this case, it is the iPad Air, which you've obviously probably all seen the unboxing videos. And there we have the iPad Air, so literally flick up from the bottom, and then you can choose the icon here which says AirPlay. And I can AirPlay to the Apple TV and turn on mirroring mode, and you will see that the screen of my iPad is now on the TV. So if, for instance, I'm to click on Safari, then Safari comes straight up. I can also click on my music, and you can see this all on the TV streaming in real time, and I can also play a song which I believe will play through the Apple TV. Turn the volume up a slight. So again, you can do all of that fantastic stuff. I'll just stop that song. Which is another great feature. For instance, if you want to stream YouTube videos live from the iPad, you can again simply do that by clicking the AirPlay icon down at the bottom here, and you can then just turn it back off and go straight back to the iPad. The overall working and functions of the Apple TV are incredibly easy to use. If you've not purchased one of these devices, then I would definitely recommend it. You can stream all of your content from your Mac, you can stream all your favourite YouTube videos from your iPad or your iPhone using AirPlay. It is incredibly intuitive to use as well. The menus can't get much easier than what you can see on the screen, and there are loads of applications on here, including YouTube, iMovie Theatre, Apple Events. Just a straight link to Apple Events is fantastic in my eyes. If you've never used one of these devices before, guys, then I would definitely recommend purchasing one. They're £99 in the UK, and I believe they're $99 in the US, plus obviously tax, depending on the state that you live in. But it definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. And again, the remote control, fantastic little device, always sits next to my bedside, and I'm pretty much watching this thing every night. Thanks a lot as always, guys, for watching, viewing. Well, that's the same thing, I don't know why I said that twice. Commenting, liking, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you like the videos that you see. There will be a lot more content coming up. I have a brand new camera to record in, which is what's recording right now. It is a digital SLR camera, so quality is improving by the day. Okay guys, speak to you again soon in another video.